live. And I'm still setting up, so just give me a second. I just got to do a couple of things because it's kind of a mess. I got several platforms to deal with, and now I've activated that one, and now I will activate this one, and now my antivirus screen popped up, and now I got to shut that down. Now I got to move some windows around because I have several windows to monitor for messages. Okay, let's see. One more window to set up. Let's see. I gotta. Okay, my windows are. Oh, hey, Andra. Good to see you. I've been seeing you lately on my lives. Am I saying it right? Is it Andra or is it Andra? You know what? I've got this shirt on, and it's hot in here. I just realized. So I'm going to take this shirt off and wear just my t-shirt. Actually, I got this t-shirt. Oh my God. You know how old this t-shirt is? I got this t-shirt when I was driving from the East Coast to California in 1992, was it? No, it was 1990, I think it was. When I made my move from the East Coast to California, I stopped in Texas at Dyer's Barbecue. It's Alexandra, but it could be Alexandra. So, but actually I have a niece whose name is Alexandra. So I'll just assume it's pronounced the same way as hers, unless you tell me otherwise. So, and I was working with a band called Mr. Dyer's Daughters, and I stopped in this barbecue called Dyer's Barbecue. So I got, oh, you live in Alexandria. I have an Alexandra and an Alexandria dweller here in my live. So anyway, I got this shirt and I bought them each a shirt also because, you know, it was Dyer's Barbecue. All right, so I'm here to do original songs for you, and I totally have not even decided which songs I'm doing. I often start out, you know, with an opening song in mind, but I didn't even plan that out today because it was kind of a last-minute thing to go live. In fact, usually we eat dinner, it's 5:37 my time. Usually we eat dinner at 6:30, but I wanted to have at least an hour, so I told my wife, can we please eat a little bit late? So we're eating at 6:45. So I have about an hour. And so I just jumped in here without a plan at all. Okay, since I'm talking about my wife and how nice she was to me, I'm going to start with a song. Thank you. Thank you, Riley. So, can I say, that's very funny, Fia. Is that Fia? My eyes are blurry. That's very funny, but Walter White couldn't have done it without me. So my son has been, he was visiting us last week, and he's been rewatching Breaking Bad because he started seeing this, he has a girlfriend, and she never saw it. So they've been watching it together, and he said, why don't you join us? They were at the episode, I guess it's the last season, where, well, I don't want to spoil it. But I said, I can't because I have to go live. So I'm going to start off with this song that celebrates a relationship that started under unlikely circumstances and has survived despite the trials and tribulations. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow when so many years have flown. Look around at this place that we call home. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt like both of us had enough, still, here we are. Cry or laugh at the things we did back then, still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. It goes hard, huh? Thank you. I'm glad you like. I think that means you like it. Oh, thank you, Riley. You know, I have to say one songwriting little thing in this song that I did a little bit differently, because, you know, there are no rules in songwriting. But normally, at the end of the chorus, I'm going to repeat. So I have, of all places we both could be, here we are. And then you repeat that. And you go, of all places we both could be, here we are. And then you repeat the hook. Here we are. So that's what you would normally do, but I switched the order around just because it felt right to repeat here we are twice and then do of all places we both could be, here we are. You know, I had it the other way at first, and I'm like, man, it feels better to do it the reverse from what would normally be done. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Well, I don't know if my latest single is really all that peaceful. Oh, you know what? I'm going to play you this song. It's my latest single. And then I'm going to show you, wait, I got to log into this site. Oh no, that's the wrong site. And then I'm going to show you why the music business is so crazy and so difficult and so discouraging. Okay, so here's this song that I have just released, and I've been getting a lot of, I know some people are offended by it, and that's understandable, but even if you're offended by it, you know it's true. And, wait a second, let me look at all my windows here. See, I got several windows to check for messages. Okay, so, anyway, I know that a lot of people like this song. I've already got that experience. So anyway, here's my latest single. Oh, should I do no, I'm going to do the censored version because I might do it again at the end of my live, the uncensored version, which I have posted on my profile. But anyway, here's the censored version. There's a word in the second line. I'm going to sing an alternate word, and you'll know which word it is because it rhymes with Twitter. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter, even though that's... Hold on a second. I messed it up. He calls it X, I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. So, I have decades of experience songwriting at a professional level. I have, I can tell my music business stories, and I will. And I'm gradually posting those onto my profile. But I have had a lot of very positive feedback from people in the music business, especially on my lyrics. And so I wrote that song. I was very proud of it. And I also have a group of experienced songwriters that I run my songs by, and I ran it past them, and they all loved it. And I know I've had a lot of really positive reactions for it on, when I perform it and when I posted videos of it. So this is the music business, okay? I submitted this song to some curators, playlists and blogs and everything. And this is some of the feedback. Okay, now that feedback's okay. Okay, thanks for submitting. We love your music. However, the lyricism could use some improvement. Seriously? Okay, I'm pretty sure that the lyric is what's really strong about that song, but that's what they said. Okay, now that person, let's see, where's the other ones? Let me see. Here's one. I find the beat to be flawless, in my opinion. It's truly invigorating and fills me with positivity. Moreover, your delightful delivery conveys such a wonderful attitude to the listener. However, I do think the lyrics could have been crafted better to complement the beat more effectively. What the heck is that supposed to mean? And then here's my favorite one. So the recorded version, it has electric guitars and drums and a rock beat. Hey there, I find the song very well written and performed. Very cool lyrics and message. But I prefer something a little punchier. What? I don't know what would make it punchier. I really have no idea what would make it punchier. I think it's pretty darn punchy as it is. But anyway, this is what the music business is like. You get... I know, it's like ridiculous. But this is what happens, and I should have, by now, I've done this so many times. you know, rejection is the norm in the music business. So, you know, you should expect this stuff. But when I see comments like that, I'm like, I should be used to it by now. But that is what it's like in the music business. Oh, thank you for liking the live, and please share the live, everyone, if you're enjoying it. And, you know, I had to go to, I've been recently usually going live after, you know, in the evening. And tonight is the debate. So I didn't want to have to miss the debate. I probably shouldn't even watch it because it'll make me crazy. It'll make me nervous. Yeah, I totally agree. The lyrics should be much lyricier. You know? And the punch should be punchier, and the beat should be beatier, and the guitar should be guitarier. And then it would be a hit, no doubt. And then they would share it. Oh, thank you, Maisie, I'm sorry. My eyes. I'm far from the screen here. Maisie, thank you for liking the live. And I got to check all my windows. I have 3 different screens I got to check for messages because the app is not. Okay, so I'm gonna do another song that I got. Oh, thank you, Red, for 5 roses. I totally appreciate that. So here's another song that I recently submitted and got some interesting feedback on. Oh, before I forget, I need the capo. So this is what I put this in the category. You know, I have my songs. If you go to my website, you'll see I have them broken up by category. Because, you know, I like to write about a wide variety of topics. And of course, you know, every songwriter, I mean, who doesn't write love songs? So I have that as a category, although I call them relationship songs, and then, like, I guess I call them sweet love songs. And then I have the ones that are, you know, breakup songs or other problems. So I guess I call those troubled love songs. And I have mental health songs. And I have political songs / message songs. And I have silly songs. And then another category of just general life songs. So this would be in the category of mental health songs. And this is for the times where it's all feeling very hopeless. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt, this way you work it out. Dark Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. So, hope you like that and find it inspiring. But the one of the curators I submitted that song to said that the lyric was lame. But actually, you know, the line "darkness is for dreaming" is one of these lines that I thought, God, that's, I don't know, there's something about that line. I came up with that first. That's why I wrote the song. I thought, darkness is for dreaming. I love that. And then I took that line and actually made merch out of it. So you can get like t-shirts and stuff with "Darkness is for Dreaming" from my website. And I have several songs where I've taken lines and created merch from them. That's one of my favorites. Well, okay. What should be next? Tell me what should be next. I guess I should do this song. I've been doing this song a lot lately. It's also a recent single. It's my second most recent single, and it's a sweet song. Oh, are you asking me to sing Casual by I don't even know who is. And, you know, Fia, if you've been with my lives, you'd know that my thing is that I'm a songwriter. So I'm usually doing original songs, although I can occasionally be convinced to do a Grateful Dead cover, because as you would know if you've seen me, and I've said it many times, I'm a huge Deadhead. And if you've never heard that word, a Deadhead, of course, a fan of the Grateful Dead, who is, I guess they're considered a rock band. They're really kind of their own genre. So I am going to do this. A line or two about motorcycle wheelies. Off the top of my head, you know, there are people who just like write songs. You can say, they'll say, give me a title or a topic like motorcycle, and they'll just write a song on the spot. I'm not one of those people, but I don't know. I'm trying. I'm thinking. What rhymes with wheelies? I've never done a wheelie. What rhymes with wheelie? I'm way too in my feelies. That's lame. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, If tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you, Roberta, for sharing the live. And I encourage you, anybody, if you're enjoying this, to please share. Oh, hey, Dan. Is this the Dan Marcus that I know? It's the Dan Marcus Gallery. This is my songwriting Dan Marcus, right? I mean, there are probably more than one Dan Marcus in the world. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, you know, if only we could go back in time, I'd be rich. Well, my music has always been sort of retro classic rock, etc., and sometimes country and sometimes something else. Okay, which of my songs should I do next? All right, I have decided. This is the wheelie song. I have yet to write the wheelie song. I have never ridden a motorcycle nor done a wheelie. I know people do wheelies on bicycles. I used to ride a bicycle when I was a kid, but never did a wheelie because I didn't want to kill myself. Up. I'm just laying low. Got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car. I've got my guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I should have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. I've had a bite to eat. Got two shoes on my feet and a place called home. My body works okay. The bills will all get paid, and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I could have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes if the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So Dan, if you're still there, you might be interested in this story here. As you would guess, as a songwriter, that song was originally, I had the title, Not a Whole Lot. And I wrote the song around that title, as you probably would have guessed. And I released it. But then, as I was playing it, that line, gratitude and a heartbeat, what more does anyone need? I feel like that might be the best line I've ever written. And it just stands out so much that I decided to change the title. I got a new album cover made, and I released the song under the title of Gratitude and a Heartbeat. And I actually made a t-shirt for myself that says Gratitude and a Heartbeat, what more does anyone need? And then I made them available on my website, and I made other things like coffee mugs and yeah, I should probably pull up the website and have the exact list of things that I made with that line on them. But you're all ears. That's funny. I could swear I remember like a nose and a mouth and a face, and so you did every day. Red does wheelies every day. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, the first time you do it, I mean, once you get good at it, I guess it gets easier. But I don't know, that first time or the first few times, the idea of doing it was very scary, and it was never worth it for me to try. To do a wheelie. And I said, I've never been on a motorcycle. Motorcycles scare me too, because, they're not the safest mode of transportation. I used to love the Allman Brothers. You know the Allman Brothers band? They're a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band. And one of the two founding brothers, who was an amazing slide guitar player, Dwayne Allman, he died in a car crash. In a motorcycle crash, I mean. You stand corrected. Of course, you have feet because you're not all ears. That's the only way you could possibly stand corrected, right? Okay. So, since Dan is here, I'm going to do a song that Dan and I wrote together, although I think it's in too low of a key for me. So I used to write country songs. And back in the early 90s, I got into this workshop and I had this song idea. And, Dan was one of the songwriters I really respected in this group that I used to go to. And he liked the idea and he offered to write it with me. I'm like, wow, sure, I'm in. So we wrote the song together. And it goes kind of something like this. I loaded up my suitcase, packed in my guitar. The trunk is full of memories. I climb into my car. I never found the words to say to make you change your mind. So I can only turn the key and leave your world behind. And I'll take one last look in my rear view mirror and watch you slowly fade to yesterday. Hey, I'll take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. I think about the good times, I think about the bad. I think about how we first met and all the love we had. There ain't no point in pondering on how it all went wrong. I got my hand upon the wheel, it's time for moving on. And I take one last look in my rear view mirror. I watch you slowly fade to yesterday. Hey, I take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. The road, it stretches out ahead, I don't know where it ends. I don't expect that I'll be coming back this way again. And I take one last look in my rear view mirror. Oh, watch you slowly fade to yesterday. Hey, I take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Well, I love to be an educational guy. Hey, Log. Log? Yes. So, I'm doing country songs. I'm going to do another country song. I spent decades just writing country songs. Well, I also started writing pop songs eventually. But, I spent decades just writing songs to hope to get other artists to record them and have them become hits. I have had many, many artists record my songs, but nobody you've ever heard of, unfortunately. Okay, which song will I do next? This one. I wrote this with an amazingly talented writer in Nashville named Olivia West. Waking up while the world's asleep, so alive, just her and me. A blanket of stars and a bed of clover. Feel her heartbeat in her chest. I want to savor every breath. Before I know it, it'll all be over. Time is slipping away. Couldn't you just stay? Slow down, moon, I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. not ashamed to be afraid of the dawn of another day, when the night has been this good. Well, I don't know what I'm in for. All I know is I want more. I'd make this last forever if I could. But time is slipping away. Couldn't you just stay? Slow down, moon, I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. Will there be nights like this on other days? Well, I'm hoping so, but just in case. Slow down, moon, I'm begging you. Please let this night go on and on. You're going down too soon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. I've got her where she wants me now. Don't let the sun intrude. Slow down, moon. Please slow down, moon. Please slow down, moon. Thank you. Oh, hey, DWP AA Blues song. North of Scotland. Wow. Welcome. Welcome to my live. Well, if you like the country songs, I got more of those. All right, well, I'm going to do this one then. Echo Canyon, it's always the same. On this ledge where she stood and called out my name. This big empty silence is all that I hear, but the memory of her voice is so clear. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again. This used to be heaven, the wide open space, and the sun's golden rays on her pretty face. But the endless horizon and the longing to roam led her far from these hills where we built our home. She said, I love you, love you, love you, at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again. The mountaintops cry as the big lonesome sky stretches on and on. They're repeating to me, boy, you'd better believe that she's gone. She's gone. She said, I love you, love you, love you, at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again, again and again, at Echo Canyon. Hey, Caitlin, welcome and thank you for the like. Please share also and invite your friends. Oh, hey, I didn't notice how long ago Jay Panero Music joined. I hope you're still here. I got all these different windows I got to keep my eye on. 2317 here. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do next. If you just joined me, I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, and I'm doing original songs for you all. All right, I haven't done this one in a while. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an an ear or a shoulder. Whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I wanna make you happy as is possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's the time in Scotland. Okay. So it's getting late. All right, maybe I'll do one or two more because it's almost dinner time. I asked my wife if she could serve a little late tonight because I was a little late getting to the live. Usually I've been going live in the evening, but I kind of want to see the debate. So I decided to go live now. But speaking of the debate, okay, I'm going to do a controversial. This shouldn't be controversial at all, actually. But, you know, I do political songs. And it really bothers me that this nation is so divided. And, you know, there are people who want to make America great again. And the funny thing is, I don't know any American who doesn't want to make America great. It's just that there's a good way, a right way and a wrong way to do it. And, you know, hating on each other is definitely not it. So, all the angry words and crossing swords, where politics is like a sport. The red team and the blue, we all pick a side. The goal is just to make the other team cry. But we're not just some elephants and donkeys. We need to come together for our country. One great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose if we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. We don't need to agree on all that much. Just this land we love belongs to all of us. No talk of spilling blood, no seizing control. Here we settle things at the polls. We wave our flags and sing our songs of freedom. It's time we start to act like we believe them. One great nation. That's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose if we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. The haters on TV keep on talking louder. They're separating you and me just for their own power. Let's ignore them. We can't afford them. 'Cause one great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose if we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. That's how we make America great. Thank you, Dan. Okay. Oh, hey, underclass hero. Welcome. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm doing original songs for you. For you and me. And I may just do, I don't know. All right. As long as we're doing political songs, I'll do this one. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till we see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, well, I may have time for one more. Or not. I am starting to get a little of that fatigue that I have not mentioned yet in this live, but some of you know about. I have long COVID, so I have chronic fatigue. And I don't know, maybe I should just end now. And I'll come back, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. This seems to not be the most active time I've ever been live. Usually I go live in the evening, but not always. I've had some afternoon lives that have been pretty active, but this one has been, you know, I didn't post a video before I went live. They say you should do that. And, you know, the TikTok algorithm supposedly sends you people, but I didn't do that today. Maybe that was a mistake. But I'm glad you've all, those of you who have been here, thank you for being here. And this has really been fun. And, you know, I don't have these scheduled because of my chronic fatigue. It's, you know, I have to just get up the energy and then jump in. So I'm so glad you were here, those of you who have been here. And I see people are joining now, and I'm about to leave. But it's going to be dinner time in just a couple of minutes, so I really kind of have to go anyway. But please follow me. Please go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. I'm on Spotify. I'm on YouTube. I'm on all the platforms. There's a link in my bio that you can go to that'll take you to a smart link with my website, all my streaming and my social media, etc. So, or you can just go directly to SethHillaryJackson.com, keeping in mind that Hillary is spelled with one L because I'm not Hillary Clinton, but I am hilarious. And I really appreciate you all being here. It is the quality. Totally. Thanks for being here, Dan.